Hi, thanks for checking out another video on Ideas Box. I'm Jimmy and today's video is on an odd little repair I did today. A valve stem had perished on the spare for our trailer and the tyre had gone flat. It was one that I'd never done before, but in the end it wasn't really that difficult. Anywho, let's get into it. Right, I've just brought this spare tyre for our trailer down because the tyre was flat. I've put air in it and I could hear a hissing sound. So I've sprayed around there thinking it was the bead leaking, and it's not the valve leaking, but check this out. You can see that. We do actually have some oil then, so I'm going to have a go at changing that. So let's see how that goes. So I bought a packet of these ages ago to do something else, but it looks like I'm going to actually have to use one of them for what it's designed for, so that'll be nice. So I haven't done this before, but let's see how we go. Look how perished that is. It's all cracked and shitty looking. Alright, well I guess I'll be changing that. Just hope the hole's the same size. I'm not 100% certain what I'm going to do. I might have to deal with that. I might have a quick look on YouTube, see whether you can put them in from this side or whether you have to break the bead and put them in from the inside. So I'll have a go at getting the old piece out first. No, that just wants to break up. If that falls inside, hang on then. Yep, that's not going to work. I need to break the bead. What have I got I can break the bead with? There we go. I think that was the sound of the bead breaking. Although I don't know what good that's done. So that ended up not being too difficult. I just put an old car jack under my tow bar and pushed down on there, remembering to put it near the hole so that I could pull a new one through. So let's see if I can do that now, shall we? Right, I think, actually I'll come around that side. I think I might be able to do this. It's got some rubber grease, which is really just like a soapy sort of compound. And if I put that up through there, oh now everything's slippery, and grab the thread with a pair along those pliers. Oh, that was easy. Okay, so what's going to go wrong? Okay, well, never having done it before, I didn't know whether that was supposed to be easy or not. But that's the bead broken all the way around. So I guess I'll take it back to the workshop now and try and get it to hold some air. Alright, I'll wipe my hands and I'll see you back in the workshop. Now, I didn't Google whether to take this, to try and fit this from the inside or the outside, because looking at the diameter, let me get one to show you. Looking at the diameter of that, I thought there's no way I was going to get that through a hole that diameter without wrecking this bit. Because I imagine you'd have to poke it through with like an old screwdriver so it didn't have sharp edges, but either way, I've broken the bead and pulled it through from the inside. So let's see how we go. First off, I'll take the valve out because you need to get the air in there pretty fast to get the bead to seat. And if that doesn't work, then you use like Aerostar or WD-40. So let's try the air first. Well, that worked. I actually thought I was going to have to do something that you see on Parry Dakar, you know, where they put Aerostar or something in there and lob a match at it, or WD-40, but that worked. Okay, well that's good. Okay, well I guess I'll put a valve in there and see how we go. Okay, so this is the first time I've done this. And to be honest, I don't know what I would have done if I hadn't had the little valve stems. So it's obviously not that difficult because it seems to have worked first go. Just waiting for the compressor to stop. That's got about 55 in there. So I'll give that a spray of stuff. Can't see any bubbles. Well, I'll have to admit that was a bit easier than I was expecting. I'd never done that before, so I think I was using a bit of combined knowledge as to what I'd seen on YouTube and what I'd seen in the Parry Dakar and things like that. Alright then, well, looks like that's all fixed. I'll go and put that back on the trailer. Alright, thanks for watching. Just as a side note, I've mentioned in some of my other videos how I seem to have a fair collection of bits and pieces because we live in a little bit of a remote spot and it's much easier if you've got the pieces here to fix things. Now, that was a trailer spare tyre and I haven't actually changed that in the 10 years we've had the trailer, so it probably wasn't a super urgent job, but it just so happens that I bought a pack of these, 5 of these off of eBay ages ago, and they're in this box with car door switches, brake lines, and panel clips. I mean, Christ, I think I needed 5 panel clips, and you get them in packs of 200 of various, so it is what it is. But yeah, so I had one of these, or 5 of these, so I used one of these, and fixed the perished one. I've never done that before, and so yeah, don't be put off. Don't be put off. It really wasn't that hard. So yeah, have a go at it yourself. Might be a life skill that we all need to have. Who knows? All right. Well, I'll go and put that back on the trailer, and then might be time for a beer, I think. Oh, and in case you're wondering, I didn't get that piece of rubber out from inside the tyre. Apparently, it's had a quick look on the interwebs, and it's not that big a deal. Because once the tyre starts to spin, it'll stay still, so it won't rub against anything. And it's only a trailer, so it's not a high performance tyre or anything like that. And we normally tow it on dirt roads, so I don't think it's going to make a great deal of difference. But if it does, well then I'll break the bead, take the tyre off and get it out. Or if that one perishes, that one that I've just fitted, if that perishes, I'll pull it apart and do the job properly now that I know what I'm doing. Oh, no. Now that I've got a bit of an idea of what I'm doing. How's that? Is that better? All right then. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope this video helps you out. Make sure to click like and subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell too. Well, I reckon that's it for today, so bye for now.